Have you ever considered how a single action can send ripples of change across an entire continent? This isn't merely a philosophical musing. It's a real-world phenomenon that has transformed economies, shifted paradigms, and altered the future for millions of people. And nowhere has this ripple effect been more profoundly felt than in the vast and varied landscapes of Africa. The story we're exploring today is a powerful and poignant illustration of the potential impact of one nation's actions on the fortunes of an entire continent. It's a tale that begins in the bustling, color-filled streets of Morocco, a North African country known for its ancient cities, vibrant culture, and burgeoning economy. The narrative stretches like the endless Sahara Desert across the entirety of Sahel Africa, a region that holds within its borders a wealth of potential and a multitude of challenges. Our journey starts in Morocco, a country that has stood as a beacon of cultural heritage and economic stability in North Africa. Famous for its breathtaking landscapes, bustling markets, and the ancient Medina of Fez, the country has always held a unique allure. But recently, it's not just the unique vibrancy of its culture that has commanded global attention. Morocco has stepped into the limelight for a bold and unprecedented economic move that left the world in awe and its African neighbors with a renewed sense of hope. Welcome to Africa Social Intellect, your premier destination for thought-provoking discussions and insightful perspectives on the vibrant and diverse African community. At Africa Social Intellect, we are driven by a profound commitment to foster a platform where voices from the heart of Africa can unite, share, and inspire. Our mission is to create an inclusive space that transcends borders, empowering individuals to express their views, discuss challenges, and celebrate the richness of African culture. Our dedication extends beyond conversations. In recognizing the importance of security, we provide essential information to help safeguard the people of Africa. From navigating local challenges to assisting vulnerable nations against imperialistic threats, we stand as a beacon of awareness and resilience. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share our news. If you're watching on Facebook or another platform, follow us and share this reliable news source. In a bid to lessen its dependency on foreign commodities and to assert its economic sovereignty, Morocco embarked on a significant economic shift. This wasn't just a political move, it was a profound statement, a rallying cry for Africa as a whole. It was a call to economic self-reliance, a demonstration of what could be achieved when a nation takes control of its future. The implications were immediate, the impact far-reaching. Morocco's audacious move sent reverberations that were felt far beyond its borders. The Sahel African countries, a region often plagued by economic instability and environmental challenges, felt the benefits firsthand. This swath of Africa, stretching from Mauritania in the west to Sudan in the east, has long been in the grip of financial and environmental hardship. But Morocco's bold move presented these nations with a potential lifeline, a glimmer of hope amidst the seemingly insurmountable challenges. In the wake of Morocco's economic shift, these countries found a new narrative unfolding, one that spoke not of dependency and despair, but of empowerment and hope. The ripple effects of Morocco's decision unfolded like a wave reaching the shore, gradually gaining momentum, then crashing with full force, reshaping the economic landscape of Sahel Africa. This wasn't merely about transforming economies or strengthening national industries. This was about redefining a continent's narrative, about breaking free from the chains of dependency and forging a new path. What we see unfolding here is not just a tale of economic resilience or an exemplary act of self-reliance. It's a story of the power of one nation's decision, one commitment, one daring move to impact an entire continent, shifting the status quo and challenging the existing norms. This story is about Africa, its potential, its challenges, and most importantly, its future. In summary, the story of Morocco's recent economic shockwave serves as a powerful testament to the immense impact one nation's actions can have in shaping a continent's destiny. It's a tale of courage, resilience, and the indomitable spirit of a continent ready to break free from its past and forge a new path. A chance to redefine their economic narrative, to break free from the chains of dependency, and to forge a new path. This shift by Morocco has not just changed the economic outlook for Sahel African countries, It has reshaped the entire African narrative in a way that is truly profound and impactful. This profound change, initiated by Morocco, is signaling a seismic shift in the economic dynamics across the entire continent of Africa, more specifically in the Sahel African countries. This change has not just tinkered with the economics, it has arguably altered the entire story of Africa, the narrative that has been told, retold, and accepted for generations. This dramatic move by Morocco has shown how self-reliance can be more than just a dream. It can indeed be a reality for African nations. It has sent a strong message, reverberating across the continent, that self-reliance is achievable and potentially lead to substantial and sustainable economic progress. This concept, though always present in the minds of African leaders, is now being brought to life, fueled by the bold actions of Morocco. In the grander scheme of things, this shift by Morocco has also demonstrated the power of African unity, the innate strength that comes from standing together. It has highlighted the potential benefits that can come from choosing independence over dependence. The idea of interdependence has been cornerstone of African societies for centuries, and this move has served to elevate this concept to an international scale. But what does this all mean for Africa as a whole? How is monumental move by Morocco influencing the continent's trajectory? This singular move, though focused on Sahel African countries, is proving to be a testament to the entire continent's potential. It's a poignant reminder that Africa, as a continent, is not just a passive receiver in the global economic system, but a significant contributor. These changes and subsequent developments have shown that Africa holds the power to shape its destiny, to redefine its place on the global economic stage. This is not just change, it's an evolution, an awakening of sorts. Africa is emerging as an economic powerhouse in its own right, thanks to the courage and determination of countries like Morocco. This is a story of resilience, of determination, and of the unwavering belief in the African dream. It's a tale of how a single move can trigger a wave of change that has to shift paradigms and reshape narratives. This is a story of how an African nation, Morocco, has dared to dream, dared to challenge the status quo, and in the process ignited a spark that could potentially illuminate the entire continent. This shift by Morocco is not just a story of economic change, it's a testament to the power of the African dream. To summarize, Morocco's bold economic shift has sent shockwaves across Africa. It has given rise to an unprecedented tide of self-sufficiency, especially in the Sahel region of Africa. This transformation isn't isolated, but rather a beacon of inspiration for other African nations, evolving their perception of self-reliance. It has stirred a revolution, encouraging other nations to follow the same path and set their course towards radical economic transformation. This daring move by Morocco is not merely a change in economic policy, but a substantial shift in the African narrative. It challenges the outdated stereotypes that have long been associated with the continent and heralds a new era of African independence and self-reliance. It is a validation of the continent's innate potential, a living testament to the resilience of its people, and a bold assertion of Africa's ability to stand on its own. The impact of Morocco's economic shift reverberates beyond its borders, influencing the outlook of neighboring countries. The Sahel region in particular has felt the ripple effects most profoundly. This region, historically plagued by economic instability, is now witnessing a wave of self-reliance, echoing Morocco's steps towards economic autonomy. This transformation isn't a mere sign of progress, but a redefinition of Africa's narrative. It showcases Africa as a continent of potential, not pity. A continent capable of crafting its successful economic models, not one forever reliant on aid from the Western world. It highlights Africa's strength and resilience, reminding the world that Africa is not a story of poverty and despair, but one of hope, resilience, and growth. This shift is a stark reminder of Africa's potential, a potential often overlooked, unheard, and underestimated by the rest of the world. But as Morocco's bold economic shift demonstrates, Africa's potential is vast and largely untapped. This potential is waiting, yearning to be explored and unleashed. It's a potential brimming with possibilities, waiting for the right moment, the initiative to be tapped into. Remember this when thinking about Africa. Remember Morocco's bold move and the ripples it caused across the continent. Remember the spirit of self-reliance that it has sparked, the strength of unity that it has. Remember the potential that lies dormant, waiting to be stirred, waiting to be awakened. Above all, remember the African dream, the dream of a prosperous, independent, and united Africa. The dream that fuels the continent's ambitions, guides its actions, and shapes future. This is the dream that Morocco's bold economic shift has brought one step closer to realization. So the next time you think about Africa, remember this story. Recall Morocco's audacious move and the ripples it caused. Consider the power of self-reliance and the strength of unity. And above all else, remember the potential that lies within Africa, waiting to be unleashed. We hope you enjoy the news. And once again, if you're on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share our news. If you're watching on Facebook or another platform, please follow us and share this reliable news source. Thank you for watching and see you next time.